Hey guys, how's it going today? Just a quick update video on where I'm at on the B3. I haven't put any videos up in a few days, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So this is where we're at with the stock. I'm still working on the stippling on it. The stippling, and especially when you don't know what you're doing, is a very long and arduous process. You can see I've made some borders around, and I still have, obviously, there to go. And I've got this whole side left to do, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that's at least 4 hours worth of work. So, but it's coming along. That's where I'm at on the stock. I think when I'm done, I think it's going to look really nice. As you can see, some of these parts, I've started stripping them down, getting them ready for some cold bluing. So, got my Birchwood Casey Perma Blue. I'm going to use Joe Ria's method from Cyclops videos. He's got a couple of videos. It's some of the first ones he ever did on doing cold bluing at home. It's a pretty simple method, and I think it's going to make it look pretty good. So here's kind of a before. Like I said in the very first video, you know, this whole poor old gun's been used and abused, man. Rode hard and put away wet. So we're bringing her back to life. So that's where we're at on that stuff. Got a few other little metal parts and stuff to paint, maybe polish some of the trigger parts before I put it all back together. Now we're going to move on to the internal stuff. You got the new piston seal installed. This thing originally had this leather one, and I do think I'm going to do a completely separate video, like a 3 or 4 minute video on how to install a piston seal on one of these, especially if you got the old school leather piston seal, because I couldn't find any videos on doing it. So new piston seal, we got a new breech seal. That's a pretty simple install there. Here's the nitro ram that's going in, and I'm going to do a video separately on it on how to put a nitro ram in one of these guns. As you can see, you have to trim it down just a little bit, so you're losing some of the stroke. But this area here is, if you compare it to like what one of these comes out of, it's really short. I mean, there's not much to it, so I have to, and when we get it all put back together, we'll just see what kind of numbers we're getting out of it. I'm not anticipating anything miraculous, but I'm okay with that. Here's a piece I manufactured to go in the back of the gun here for the piston sit on, like this. Help keep it in place. I'll go through what I did to put this together. There's several parts to this, and that was quite a process figuring out I tried several different things. I mean, I spent many hours before I finally came up with this unattractive thing, but it does work. So and this replaces the stock follower and spring guide. So that's just kind of where I'm at on it, guys. I got parts, and I got a big mess up here. I just come up here and work on it. I've been working on it throughout the week. Jack and I spent the whole last weekend hunting. I didn't do any air gun work at all. So anyway, that's where the old B3 is at. We got a ways to go yet, but I'm hoping that this weekend, I'm hoping by the end of the weekend, the thing is blued, the stock is stained, it's reassembled and shooting. So, real quick too, I wanted to show you guys the optic that I got for the gun. Picked up this Hotson Optima 3 to 9 by 32. I haven't had it on anything yet, but it's going to go onto this gun, and we'll see. Initially it was like, oh cool, it comes with dovetail rings, so I don't have to put any different rings on it or put an adapter on it to make it fit. Well, no scope stop. So I got a feeling once I get it put on there and start shooting it a little bit, it's going to be on the move. So I'll either put an adapter on, or I do have some 1-inch rings that are dovetail that I think they have a scope stop in. So anyway, this isn't grainy. It doesn't feel crunchy. It's pretty smooth. The turrets have a good solid click to them. And believe it or not, the thing, probably won't be able to see. There it was. Mil-dot reticle, which I thought was pretty cool. And I found this guy, and they're supposed to be made for a Hotson air gun, so hopefully they can, it'll stand up to this thing. But I found this guy on Amazon they're like $23.89, I think, free shipping. So I thought, what, for that price, I'll take a chance on it, and if it eats it alive in a short period of time, then I'll just buy another $23.89 scope and throw on there. That's kind of the way I look at it. I don't anticipate shooting this gun a whole bunch. So anyway, this video's gone on way too long. I'm going to shut up, get out of here. That's where we're at on the B3.